What's going on, guys? I'm finally back on YouTube, man, making another video. I know it's been a while. I've just, I just want to take my time to kind of, catch up, guys, on what's been going on, man. So my last video I made was about Micah Parsons being a defensive end, or coming out saying he's going to be a full-time defensive end, which we all know he already was anyways. I think he was just coming out and trying to, I guess, giving an official statement on saying that he technically was, which, I mean, he already pretty much was anyways. But, with me, man, the reason why I haven't posted a video in a while is I've been dealing with a lot of personal issues, man, health issues going on with me that were unexpected, and I'm still dealing with everything right now. So if you ever guys can just please bear with me. Been kind of just working through it, man. But I mean, I'm good enough right now to make a video, guys. So this is not going to be a very long video, but I'm gonna just give a quick recap on just everything that I've been, keeping up with. Like I said, I have been keeping up with everything. I just haven't been posting, man. Just been, it's just been going through, guys. So if y'all happen to see this video, man, if y'all could just drop a prayer for me, man, and any prayer support I can take from everybody, man, I highly appreciate it. But let's dive right back into it. So obviously, everybody that's been watching the news or Cowboys fan, Cowboys news and all that stuff. Obviously, the DeAndre Hopkins rumors are still circulating. I think it's never going to go away until he actually signs with somebody. I am one of those fans that would like to see DeAndre Hopkins on the Cowboys. I just think the Cowboys could use a veteran wide receiver to help, craft and mold CeeDee Lamb's game and Michael Gallup's game, give him a few pointers and tips and stuff like that, help draw away some of the double coverages that CeeDee Lamb may get or Michael Gallup may get. Or and if for some other reason the Cowboys are holding on to Tolbert because there's some type of hidden weapon or whatever, maybe DeAndre Hopkins can give him some of those pointers to help bring his game up to another level or help him catch up to speed on the game. I'm not sure what's going on with him, but so yeah, I am one of those guys that would like to see DeAndre Hopkins, which I'm sure every Cowboy fan would want to see that. And then obviously, we all been seeing the Dalvin Cook rumors. Cowboys want to see us pick up Dalvin Cook, and I think I would be on board with that too. I think that Dalvin Cook could be a solid rotation running back for us. I think him and Pollard would be a very dynamic 1-2 running back right there. I just think that if you do, you would have to cut either Ronald Jones. Well, you would have to cut Ronald Jones or either Davis or Rico. I think one of those two guys would have to get the boot, and then obviously we're all gonna hang on to Deuce Vaughn, man. I think he's our secret weapon, man. I think he's a do-it-all, man. I just think that we have to just see how he's gonna with Deuce Vaughn. We're gonna have to see how he does with picking up the blitzes and stuff like that, man. I think that's everybody's worry right now with Deuce Vaughn. I don't think any of us are. I mean, I guess we're somewhat concerned, but we're going to be real concerned about him picking up the blitz, blocking to his pass protection and stuff like that. But I think he'll be okay, man. I don't think they'll put him in for situations like that. I think they'll have him in for those situations where he can catch it out of the backfield or just run it up the middle, maybe the first, second down running back, and then maybe have Dalvin Cook or Tony Pollard take care of the rest. I don't know. We'll see how that works out for them, man. But and then with Dak saying that this is a Texas Coast offense, man, I just think that we all know it's a West Coast offense. I just think that Dak's just giving it its own little name to make it the him and McCarthy type of offense, which I think we all could have saw that coming, as far as our offense goes. And then as far as our offensive line goes, man, I just think that I think that still will be ready for the season. Obviously, I think we all know he's going to be our starting right tackle. You're obviously going to have our all-pro Zach Martin, Tyler Biadasz. And I don't know, man. I just think that, I think our left guard is up for grabs right now. But, I mean, I think that, the Cowboys are really banking on Forniak or something like that. I think that's his name. Sorry if I butchered it. And then obviously Tyler Smith is going to be our future left tackle, but Tyrone Smith is in. So I think that it's going to be Tyrone Smith left tackle, Tyler Smith left guard, Tyler Biadasz center, Zach Martin our right guard, and then Terrence Steele our right tackle. So I think our offense will be solid, man. Our defense is obviously, solid as well. We all have our, our linebackers pretty deep. Our safeties are pretty deep. Our cornerback is somewhat getting deep. I think now with Stephen Gilmore and it was Stephen Gilmore there, we have a little bit of play. Not trying to say we can just, cut people and all that stuff. But I mean, we're pretty comfortable and so sports with our defensive line. But the main purpose for this video, guys, is just going over all this stuff. Just a quick recap, which I'm pretty sure all y'all already know. I was just thinking about everything and just looking over our players and overall our mini camps and all that stuff, man. And there's these certain players that every time I come across them, man, I just don't see why the Cowboys hang on to them, man. I mean, they're not holding any huge value. It's not like if they get hurt, it's a end all be all or anything like that. But and then with these players, man, I just think the Cowboys could just, if they can just go ahead and cut these players, or if not trade them to get something from them, or get something back for them. I think the Cowboys could really thrive off of that, or if not, use the cap money to be able to go sign like a DeAndre Hopkins or a Dalvin Cook. So I'm gonna just get right into it, man. My first player I think the Cowboys should need to cut or trade, maybe to get reduce the cap hit or get some money for it so we can go sign somebody else, is Neville Gallimore, man. I just think that our defensive line is already solid as it is, man. We obviously got Mozzie Smith. He's already looking monstrous and mini cap and so on and so forth, man. I think Dan Quinn's already saying that he's what he thought he was. He's that guy so far. He's showing his strength, speed, his athleticism. He's already showing signs of everything that Dan Quinn was hoping to be. And then obviously you got Hankins, and then you got Osa Odigizua. And then we also have Golston, Chauncey Golston right there. I heard that he's doing pretty good at interior defensive line. I heard that he's actually picking it up and being a little bit more productive than he was as a defensive end. And then we also got that guy from Fehoko Jr. From San Diego. I just think that with those guys being there already, we got some young talent. We have some players that went from defensive end to interior defensive tackle. We already got our first round pick, Hankins and all that stuff. I just think that our interior line is pretty beefy, man. With Gallimore, man, his productivity hasn't been there, man. He has maybe one good year, maybe two at the most, and after that he just fell off, man. I personally have never been in love with any Oklahoma Sooner defensive players. I'm sure there's maybe a couple players or in the past or now that are still balling, but for me, the majority of the part, just Oklahoma Sooner players, their defensive players have just not been it for me at all. Like I said, for me, I always see them having 1 or 2 good years, and then they just fall off completely. They're just pretty much a roster body, man. I just think the Cowboys could do without. I think they could use that money in other and better places. At least for Neville Gallimore. And then my next player who I think the Cowboys should cut ties with, man, I just think that they need to just call it, is Josh Ball, man. Our offensive tackle that we had drafted a couple years back, or I think he was an undrafted free agent that we signed a couple years back. He's just been, for me, man, when I look at tape and film, man, he's just been horrible, man. He's just not it, man. I think that they saw some flashes for him when he played for Florida Seminoles, and I think that they were just hoping maybe that our coaches can get it out of him and he could be, they can accelerate his game up to the next level. But he has just not been it, man. And he's even struggled during preseason games, and that kind of tells you a lot, because if you're struggling through preseason games with second, third strings, even fourth string players, man, there's just no chance that you're going to cut it when it comes to the regular season. You're going up against, Nick Bosa and Joey Bosa and all those elite pass rushers, man. It's just for me, I mean, I think the experiment should be over. I think they should just call in and just say, hey, man, it was a good run. We thought we can get it out of you, but we couldn't. Like I said, man, we could just use that cap money, man, for better things, like a Dalvin Cook, DeAndre Hopkins, or something like that in that choice, man. I think they need to give the next man up. I think that they drafted that kid from North Carolina this year. They also signed that guy from Atlanta, the Falcons. I know he's bounced around from team to team, but I mean, at least he's had a couple starts. Josh Ball has never had a start in the NFL, nor could he obtain a start. I just think that they need to cut ties and just go with another talent, man. Now is not the time to just be wasting roster room and so on and so forth, man. If Jerry wants that Super Bowl, we need to get it now. And then last but not least, man, my other player is Kelvin Joseph, man. I just think that he's tried it at cornerback. We drafted him in either second or third round. Sorry for my memory, guys. Like I said, going through some things. You know, we thought he could be something special when we drafted him from Kentucky. You know, Dan Quinn thought maybe he can get it out of him, but he's just not been it, man. When he's on the field, man, he just gives up too many yards. He's just constantly getting burnt and toasted, man. You know, it's just I like my whole big philosophy is, man, if he hasn't got it by the third or second year, bro, maybe fourth at the most, and he's just not giving it all, his focus is not all there, man. Just you might as well just cut it off, man. Just let the next man up, man. I guarantee you the next man up is going to be hungry, man. The next guy up is not going to take his chances for granted. You know, he's not going to be, you know, and if he wants to focus on his music, go for it, bro. You know, not hating on nothing you want to do, bro, but you're going to have to pick one, bro. Either you're going to do music or you're going to play football, bro. You know, you can't be both, and you can't have it this, well, the hell with it, bro. I'm just going to do me type stuff. No, bro, like, you want to be in the NFL, you want to get paid like an NFL star, bro. Well, we expect you to produce, bro. You have to play, you have to be elite, you have to at least get a starting job, but you can't. So I think that they just need to cut it too, man. I just, you know, give it to the next man up, give Wright more shots, give you know, the next guy up more shots, bro. Give our 6th-round pick that we traded up for, give him a shot, see what he can do, man. I'm sure he cannot be any worse, or if not, he's probably going to be just as bad as Kelvin Joseph. And hey, we're not paying 2 of them, at least we're just paying 1 of them, man. That's been my time, guys. Like I said, just giving you a recap, guys. I haven't posted in a long time, and I do apologize for all my subscribers that I do have. I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. Like I said, if you could just, you know, give me send a prayer, or, you know, or support for anything that y'all can, guys. Just kind of get me through everything, guys. And I'm gonna get back to posting as I usually have, man. I've just been, like I said, going through it, bro. But that's been my time, guys. I'm gonna keep posting more as the season goes on, news and rumors, and so on and so forth, guys. But anyways, guys, great to be back, guys. Love y'all. Peace.